You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about all-world wide receiver Tyreek Hill for the Miami Dolphins because he's got two pieces of drama going on. Number one, he's getting accused of purposely breaking a woman's leg? Question mark? What? I don't know about this. But anyway, he's got a civil lawsuit against him. And why is there always money tied to something like this, you know? And there's no telling what's going on. I mean, hell, he had a paternity test pop up what seemed like minutes after the dude just got married. And he called out Jake Paul, the boxer. Not Logan Paul, the WWE superstar, but Jake Paul, the boxer. He called him out. And Jake Paul answered. I thought, man, did he mean to call out Logan or Jake? Because I'm fairly confident Jake's going to knock him the F out. But, nonetheless, it was Jake. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I don't know what you're thinking. Tyreek Hill faces a civil lawsuit that alleges that the Miami Dolphins star broke a woman's leg during a football drill last summer. Social media influencer Sophie Hall's lawyer filed the suit in Broward County. Okay, this is said woman right here. All right, that's said woman right there in that picture, and that's her. All right, so she's some social media star, has 2 million followers. I mean, I don't know. She's asking for money, as you could expect. Social media influencer Sophia Hall's lawyers filed a suit in Broward County Circuit Court on February 23rd. It alleges Hill, quote, forcefully and purposely pushed her to the ground during a football drill at his mansion last summer. The receiver was, quote, humiliated when Hall sent him backwards in a friendly football lesson, the lawsuit says, resulting in him charging at her violently and with great force. Interesting. The crushing force was so great that she sustained a right leg fracture, necessitating surgery with metal hardware implementation. Okay, so, I mean, I guess she's got that as some kind of proof, but how do we know this wasn't by accident? We don't know. That's part of the problem. Unless TMZ up and brings the video at some point. The influencer is seeking as much as $75,000 in damages. The civil lawsuit was filed on charges of battery, assault, and intentional infliction of emotional distress and negligence. So is there no way to bring criminal charges against him on that or what? Quote, we were made aware of it, Dolphins GM Chris Greer said Wednesday at the NFL Combine. We were in communication with the NFL security, so I really can't comment on anything of that until we get all of our information and find out what happened. For us, Tyreek has been a good addition for us, but in terms of the off-field stuff, we'll have to get all the information before we can really comment on it. Sophia Hall has more than 2 million followers on Instagram, says in the lawsuit that she met Hill in May 2023 when her son attended Hill's summer football camp in Boca Raton, Florida. Per court documents, the 8-time Pro Bowler direct messaged Hall through Instagram after she registered for her son on his camp, asking, quote, to meet up and get to know her. Okay. In later messages, Hill invited her to fly out to meet him and stay at his house for a few days. I wonder how this is going over with the new marriage. His trainer, the suit says Hall reached Hill's house on June 28th. That afternoon, she watched Hill practice in his backyard with his trainer before he invited the 6'1" model to join offensive line drills. Wow. According to the complaint, Hall pushed Hill back during the first rep of their drill, causing the people in his backyard, Hill's mother, sister, friend, and trainer, to laugh. Apparently, he was embarrassed by his loss of stability as a result of a contact by a woman during a football play. Here we go. Mr. Hill's attitude changed and he became very angry, the lawsuit says. So, in other words, we just don't know what to believe. We don't know if he became enraged. If he became enraged, well, are the cops going to investigate this? Because you can't assault somebody, theoretically, but we also don't know what really happened. As with most of these cases, there's money involved. So, in other words, famous athlete, somebody wants to get paid out, right? That's how this has went down. So, now you got Tyreek Hill calling out Jake Paul.
You gotta flex for a minute and say stand your ground, and then exit.
I mean, just take it to the cage, bro. And that's why I want to meet Dana White. I want to get in the cage. It's either I want to get in the cage or I want to box.
Okay, so we can do that. We can introduce you to Dana tonight, and we can talk about a fight. But here's the deal: I set things up. That's what I do. So who are we fighting? We need to come in strong with a card on who we're fighting.
I don't know. I think my first fight need to be like Jake Paul or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
You could. I don't know. He might. He's getting. Is he as tough as he looks?
I don't think so, bro.
Can you have hands?
Yes, bro. I grew up boxing.
Really?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so he said he grew up boxing. Well, as you can expect, Jake Paul wasn't just going to hear this and not respond. Now, the one thing that shocked me at all this Jake Paul boxing, this jump into boxing, he's taking it very seriously. I mean, this is not a hobby for Jake Paul. He has taken this very seriously. And I can't say he's just been outright embarrassed in any fight, and he's 17-2. So, he's about to face, he's returning against somebody that's 17-2, a former Gold Glove champion Ryan Borland in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm not sure what Jake Paul's record is. All I know is the times I've seen him fight, he looks like a total badass. So I don't know that I'd be calling him out. Nonetheless, Jake Paul answered Tyreek. Tyreek, you would get mauled in the ring by me. Lion kills a cheetah every time in a small space. Nowhere to run. Come on, brother. All these guys, yap. So he's letting you know right there he heard Tyreek Hill, and it sounds to me like he just sent in a message, hey, I hear you. I'm taking it seriously enough to respond, but you will get destroyed. So I don't even know why you're going down this road. And again, the most surprising part is how serious Jake's taking this boxing thing, and he's pretty good. He's been in the ring. He goes into the ring with real professional fighters, and they get after it. So, I mean, personally speaking, I probably wouldn't want to fight Jake Paul. I'm not going to go out there and call him out. Now, Tyreek Hill said that he grew up boxing. Okay, but, until you professionally train, like, it'd be different if Tyreek came out, said, I want to box. He trains for like 2 years, and he has like, say, 4 fights, 6 fights, 5 fights under his belt, and then he wants to fight Jake Paul. Okay, then you and you've done well. You showed for yourself. All right, now we can talk about a fight. But as of right now, I don't know if I'd want to just jump out there and do that. And as far as the lady snapping her leg, I don't know what to believe there. I don't know if this is one of those, did Tyreek lose his temper? Well, if he did, where's criminal charges? Like if it was really that violent. Now, the other thing is, I want some money, but, I mean, a social media influencer with 2 million followers shouldn't need $75,000 from Tyreek Hill. So that's where it seems like there's a little fly in the ointment, because she's got to be making pretty good money doing something. I don't know what. I haven't looked at her Instagram page, and I'm not going to. One thing I'll say, though, Tyreek Hill is always involved in something. He's an all-world receiver. I think he's a top 5 receiver, maybe a top 3 receiver in the NFL. But he's always got some drama going on. I looked up 3 weeks ago, somebody falsely filed a divorce on his behalf. I mean, it just makes no sense. It's been one thing after another after another. Man, if this guy had like a Tom Brady mindset where it was all like football, I ain't no telling how good he'd be. He might, I don't know. He's an 8-time Pro Bowler. Wow. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.